Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Not just any Call of Cthulhu, but the official video game from Cyanide Studios. So in the last episode we, as in Edward Pierce, the private detective, accepted the Sarah Hawkins case from her father, who didn't believe that her daughter was so crazy that she would kill herself and her own family by burning down the house. Well, I don't know if the house burned down entirely, but the authorities insisted that she started the fire, most likely, that killed her and her husband and their only child. So her father wanted us to investigate the case, and right now we are in Darkwater, where it all happened, and we are now inside this what was this bar called? Stranded Well, I think it was called, and we are about to question this bartender here very soon. But let's check out our journal here real quick, just to make sure that I haven't missed anything. I think I have read this before. Let's see. On the approaches to Darkwater, I saw thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low they seemed intent on impaling themselves on the sharp reefs that circle the island. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that manages to float to the mainland, offered to help me. He may have documents that belong to Charles Hawkins, and that's Sarah Hawkins' husband. So yeah, we most likely go and talk to him as well in this episode, but we'll see. Fitzroy advised me to visit the port's bar, which is where we are right now. He mentioned a little pick-me-up. I suppose I could get the lay of the land at the same time. Yeah, we could explore the island some more. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. Yeah, we noticed that. I could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Well, we did talk to the officer in the last episode, but he didn't really seem that talkative, or at least he didn't really tell us anything interesting. The sailors wanted the whale to stay on land, I think, but the officers were like, no, let's just dump it back to the water. But the superstitious sailors are like, no, then that is a bad omen or something like that. And lastly, Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins in the archives of the Harbourmaster's office. Okay. And talk to Fitzroy, yeah, okay. Darkwater. So this is Roy Mitchell, this is the bartender, I think. Occupation, owner of the Stranded Whale bar, yes, him. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar on Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the Stranded Whale, and sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows, more than anyone, the secrets and rumors that the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting, if the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by. The man will talk freely on this subject on which he is so keen, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. Okay, good to know. Okay, that's places. The bar. The Stranded Whale. The bar where liquor is served with total impunity. It's the last thing I expected to find when I arrived on this island. The Stranded Whale is its name, and it's managed with an iron hand by the owner, a certain Mitchell. He does not tolerate troublemakers, yeah, we noticed, and he fiercely protects the identity of his supplier. All the inhabitants of the area seem to go there, and I even saw what looks to be a truce between the bootlickers and the sailors. Bootlickers? What the hell are bootlickers? Well, I guess we'll find out. That was everything, okay. So, let's talk to Mitchell some more.
You again.
Indeed. So, let's order a drink for starters.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
No, he started it.
Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Well, damn it. Some bar this is, we can't even get a drink when we are totally sober. I think I asked about this last time. Well, let's ask more about Darkwater. Oh wait, I asked this. Yeah, I think I did. Although this one is not greened out, so...
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland.
Okay, we have heard this
for her
before.
paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Okay.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Okay, so... So, no prohibition here? I think I asked
I didn't
this.
expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
She would know it anyway, okay. So we know that the supplier is a woman, okay. So... yeah, okay. And let's... okay, so... you know anything about Warehouse 36? I think we asked about this from the officer, but he told us to stay away from it for some reason.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
But if people have claimed to hurt, if people have claimed that they have heard screams coming from the warehouse, why no one went to check? If there is anyone trapped in there or something. Or maybe they did, but they naturally never found anything. Okay, so I guess we are done with him. I have asked everything, and we still can't get a drink, I guess.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Well, fine. No drinking for us.
That'll be all for now.
We have to solve this case while sober. So terrible. For Edward, that is. What's that? Oh, it's a harpoon. Neat. Also, I hope that the game is not too dark for you. I mean, for me it's fine, but I hope that it's not too dark on YouTube or anything. Do let me know in the comments if you want me to brighten up the game a little bit. Maybe I will next time, after I look at the footage of this episode. And we're not gonna talk to him. Not what happened last time. Ah, they are singing some sea chantery, I hear. I see. Okay. What's that poster about? And they... what's that uniform? Member of asylum staff. Ah, they are from an asylum. Okay. They seem to be talking, but I couldn't hear anything.
The Miraculous Catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Let's see. I'm just eyeing through the text here. That's a big catch. Warehouse for rent. Special evening at the stranded whale. Tasting event. Sounds nice. Okay. New occult element. What? So, the Miraculous Catch is what the locals call the last catch of their whales. In 1847, although whales were disappearing from the fishing zone of the Darkwater whalers, the crew of the Scylla made a gigantic and monstrous catch that saved the island from a famine. Well, damn, it was a big catch indeed. They still celebrate this catch, and an article from the Times still decorates the wall. It's strange how the memory seems so alive, as if it was maintained by the survivors. Okay. I don't know what this has to do with a cult, but... whatever. Clues. Yeah, we could read this. Maybe we will. I just read through the text here because I thought that it wasn't going to be anything too important. We could read it like this too. Anything on the back? Doesn't seem like it, no. Okay. He seems like the educated type. Maybe the doctor of the island?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
Are you reading
Gifted
Lovecraft?
with its own consciousness. Until it finds a new reader.
Okay, maybe he's reading one of Lovecraft's stories there, and he's going insane.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the
Where's
risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay, the asylum guys are talking here still. Good evening, sirs. Doesn't look like they are in the mood to talk. And I can't hear their dialogue. Okay. Let's leave them there for now. And how about you, sailors, I take it?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
Yeah, that's what
That's
matters.
true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Okay, the end of whaling. What is this song? Yeah.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the Miraculous Catch.
I saw the
that's-
newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our
Everything?
grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Oh, I bet. I have actually tasted some whale steaks back in Iceland, and it was some of the best steaks that I have ever eaten. It was like beef. It was like beef. And it was freaking delicious. Loved it. But, I was thinking about proof. I mean, if the whale did exist and they actually captured it, shouldn't there be like, I don't know, its skull or something as a trophy somewhere to show off to people that, hey, we caught that. Anyway.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
I wonder
You
why.
exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
One of the Miraculous Catch.
Exactly.
Okay, so you hunted them too much, and they were like, you know what, fuck this shit, and we are off. Good job, guys.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
So long, stranger. Okay, and then there is that woman who was giving us weird looks last time. There's no one else here, is there? Maybe she is the bartender's liquor supplier. I mean, he did say that it's she. Just making sure there's no one else here. No. Well, let's talk to the woman here. Hello, miss.
What you looking at, stranger?
She can certainly put them away. Okay, nothing at all. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? Let's start with this.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
Oh, that's a few
What
classes.
gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Oh, okay, fine. She doesn't seem to be that talkative as I was kind of expecting / hoping.
I told you to beat it.
Okay, fine. Fine. Be like that. What about you, sir? Although it doesn't look like I can go to the other side, and maybe he's her bodyguard or something, I don't know. But it looks like we are done here. For now. And they went quiet the moment I came here. Can't talk to them still. Girl doctor. I wonder what they're talking about. Well, I'm sure that we will find out eventually. What do we have here?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Interesting indeed. I'm trying to read the text here, but it's kind of bad handwriting. I'm trying to read the bottom text. Miss Baker, always free for the lady. Always free for the lady, and she's Miss Baker, I guess. That could be the supplier. I mean, of course the supplier would get free drinks. But she's not in the mood to talk for now, so let's continue and look around and Darkwater Island some more. And let's just, well, the main objectives say talk to Fitzroy, so might as well go and talk to him next. Hello, Captain.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay, sure. Let's see, what do we
These
have?
manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Okay. And he's on the deck. Over here, you mean? Or did he mean the deck of the ship? What do we have here?
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Woman cat. Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Okay. Another female person. Could be Miss Baker,
Brooke.
was it?
This place seems half abandoned.
What is that? It's kind of hard. Oh, it's a bell. Okay. Calling bell. Whatever you call it.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Well, it's not like they are doing much fishing here anymore. Or maybe they are doing regular fishing, but just not whale hunting anymore. The toilet. Okay. Maritime Bank.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Well, damn. So, are you here? Or up there? What's this book? The Learned Medicine Volume 2. Okay. Nice. And that's a map. Is that... that must be the map of the eastern coast of the United States, maybe around Boston area. Okay. That's a very ominous candle. I mean, it's green and, yeah.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Really? Oh, he has a peg leg. In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Okay. I wonder if a shark took his leg. Okay, and nothing interesting there. Some flags. An ore. Oh wait, that's the peg leg, isn't it?
What a macabre souvenir.
Okay, so there's a peg leg. I think is the middle one the French flag, and this looks like Denmark's flag. I don't recognize the others. Or maybe they are flags of the nearby states? I don't know. Oh, here you are.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater.
Very
Tell
important.
me what I can do to help you.
Okay, so asking about Warehouse 36. Your documents are unreadable. Yeah, I guess that's what he meant by that we would be disappointed.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Maybe. What did Charles Hawkins really do for a living? I try to remember what he did. We did read about him in the last episode, but I don't remember exactly what he did. I thought that fishing stopped in 1847. Well, what did he do for a living?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners.
Ah, ship owners, yeah.
And the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the Miraculous Catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
With who indeed? And what kinds of contracts? And let's see. Who is Cat? This photograph, I saw the killer whale on the wharf. Yeah, let's start with the Miraculous Catch, even though we have read and heard about it already.
The Miraculous Catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Yeah, we noticed. Maybe I should actually give a deeper read on it. Maybe it's important. And what about that killer whale?
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Yeah, they usually are. What would have killed it? Why are they putting it back into the sea? So, any idea what killed it?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're going to take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
Yeah, the Cthulhu mythology. That's what he's talking about. He has read his Lovecraft. Why are they putting it back into the sea? Isn't it kinda a waste?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Okay. So, this photograph looks strangely like you. Was it your ancestor, like your father or maybe grandfather?
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Okay.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Yeah, we noticed it. Very interesting. Souvenir, I guess you could say. So, let's cut the case. Who is the cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
She kinda sounds like a mafia boss now. Collecting protection money. Protection against who or what? I wonder. Okay, anything else? Okay, so anything about Warehouse 36?
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Actually, no, we don't. It belonged to the Hawkins family? Did it? No idea. You underestimate me. Is this a game for you? Investigation/professional. Okay. I was also thinking about Line. To act a bit dumb, so he would tell us everything that he knows. But let's just go with this.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay.
I shall be on my way.
That's everything.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. New objective. Consult diary. Okay. Oh, we got did we get one more point or... yeah, one character point available. Okay. So... Let's put one to eloquence. There. And then... So, James Fitzroy. That's the captain's father. James Fitzroy is the captain of the Charybdis. Oh wait, never mind. This is the current captain and not the father. Because if this was the father, then it would say that he's deceased. Anyway, the only boat that still sails between Darkwater and Boston. His base is the Harbor Master's office, from where he misses nothing that happens on the island. The inhabitants of Darkwater respect him. The bootleggers despise him. Again, who are these bootleggers? He offered to help me in my investigation. Yep, that's great. Okay, so we got the manifests here. And the threatening letter. And photograph of Captain Fitzroy. So maybe I should read this in more depth. So, the Chanty. 21st May 1847. Miraculous Catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship to the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable cats the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the Ketakin, that's a new word to me, the Ketakin that is already being called the Miraculous Catch covered the whole deck and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. Sounds tasty. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Only part of the island, you say? Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June, for fishing, workshop or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the Miraculous Catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Sounds like a good deal. Okay, and knowledge. Yeah, we got this medicine book, volume 2. Okay. So, I saw someone fishing over there. Maybe let's go talk to him. Oh, don't crouch. I was testing that if we can run, and yes, we can. Although, if this is the fastest speed that you can run, then we are in trouble. If there's going to be a monster chasing after us, we are going to be in big trouble if this is the fastest speed that you can run at. But, yeah, anyway. So, how are you doing, sir? Guess he's not in the mood to talk. Too focused on... Hey, what's with that thing? Too focused on fishing. And that ship wreckage. Is that Scylla, the famous vessel who brought the Miraculous Catch? I think it is. I mean, oh, damn it, don't crouch. Get inside warehouse 36. Well, then people have moved away a little bit. Now we can get past them.
Back in the water, you shysters, you're crazy. The cops, they can't understand.
Let's take
What could have done so much damage?
Yeah, I wonder. Don't mind us. Another cop, or... Let's see. Who are you?
Where do you think you're going?
Others are interested in the warehouse. I must get into this warehouse. Oh, he's guarding the entrance, is he? What are the police doing here?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Well, we're not exactly a tourist. We're here on business. Others are interested in the warehouse as well.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Because we are asking nicely. We're on the same team. Yes, and we even just put a point on eloquence, so he better tell us something.
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are
straight.
sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry, I really can't talk about them.
Why not? Remember, we're on the same team. And what kinds of goods is he talking about, I wonder? Liquor could be one, I guess. But is that really such a bad thing? It must be something else.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Okay, fine. But at least we got something out of him. Just have to settle with that. Some more sailors, or is there one in blue, a police officer? There's an interesting looking statue over there. Hello, dude. I guess he's not interested to talk. Fine. Another fisherman. I kind of want to take a look at this statue here. Who is this statue supposed to be? Interesting markings on it. It says, is it S.C. Brendan, the navigator? Okay. Occultism.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Saint Brendan. Okay. And it's been desecrated by some crazy cultists, no doubt, worshipping the deep ones that are prowling deep inside the water around the island. I'm calling it now. Okay. We could get to the other side of this warehouse, whatever this place is, through that way, but before we do that, let's see if there's someone else we can talk to. How about these two gentlemen here? Hello.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
Do what?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
What?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Well, I just looked at it. I would never have done such a thing. Yeah, we didn't do it. Or I have just arrived, you fools. Yeah.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
Of course.
Bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match. For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait.
Those two?
Now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
Oh, we are working on that case. Who are these guys that are keeping guard? Find out about the island. So, who is Saint Brendan?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
No.
Saint Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
So, this is where you live?
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okay. Fair enough. So, you don't have any work?
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Okay, sure. Whatever floats your boat, so to speak. So, who are those guys that are keeping guard?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
So those are
They're
bootleggers.
protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were working for the Cat. So, who is the Cat?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Yeah, sure.
Nothing at all.
Okay, fine. Unlocked answer. Okay, so we unlocked this at some point. And nothing new here? No? Well, I guess we just leave them for now.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Possibly. So, these guys are the bootleggers, the ones who work for the cat. I just noticed that
Serious problems with you know.
light beam.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks. Not even, and don't go looking there.
Yeah, I'm just eavesdropping here.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot.
And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. Okay. They didn't really tell us anything too important or interesting there, but...
Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut.
Well, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
Hello, gentlemen.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaps. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Well, let's see. This passage leads to the Hawkins warehouse. Cat sent me.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Hey,
I
what's
don't
the
give
language?
a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Okay, fine. So, is it you who defaced the statue? Not that we really care. So, who does this belong to?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Well, we just arrived here.
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Okay, so it's the cats, because he said her property.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
Oh.
But he only
Joker
smiles
style.
with the left cheek.
Well, damn, that's hardcore. She basically made one of them smile, Joker style. Okay, so... Did you deface the statue?
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Yeah, you really are scared of her.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Yeah, okay, fine, understandable. Anything else? No. Hold to test eloquence. Well, let's not lie to them just yet.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Okay, so... I guess the woman who is inside the stranded whale is the cat. I mean, she's the only woman we have seen so far on this island. Maybe we should go and try and talk to her again. We could also go there. What's that on the window? Something's glowing. Oh, something very bright is inside there. They have a car here. As well. Could be the cats. Let's see. Oh, sorry. She's talking to some people.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't
It's
try
Robin.
again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
More clear-cut message. I don't like the sound of that. Not one bit. Where does this lead? Well, it's locked. Could be a storage room of some kind. Evening, gentlemen and ladies. I totally did not eavesdrop you.
I told you to beat it.
Okay, fine. Jesus. Yeah, she must be the cat. I mean, who else could it be? Well, of course, there could be another woman here on this island who is the cat, but I'm just gonna go with the assumption that she is the cat. Let's see, how long have I been playing? Damn it, I really feel like playing some more, but I also don't want to make too long episodes. So, yeah, you know what? We have done quite a bit of investigating in this episode, so I'm gonna end this here. And in the next episode, well, let's go and explore the island some more. Go that way and see what we can find, and maybe run into new people to talk to and question. And also, as you can see from the top right corner, our main objective is to get inside the warehouse. So let's try to get inside warehouse 36. Maybe we have to go back and lie to those two bootleggers and tell them that that cat sent us. Or find another way inside, so that they won't notice us. But anyway, until next time. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Call of Cthulhu.